Hey Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and or rising signs. So if you're if you're watching this on Monday the 29th, I hope you had a good weekend as well as a successful new moon. I did not do any research on it, so I'm not going to really touch base on it other than hopefully you gave yourself the opportunity to start something new, whatever that may be for you. I wish you the best of luck. All right, so once I get these cards back together, we're just going to dive right into your reading. So what messages do we need to start this reading for Virgos, please? Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. That's a hard lesson to learn, especially if you suffer from any form of anxiety, like myself. Take it one thing at a time. Try not to overload yourself. I'm trying to give you advice on this one. I suffer from general anxiety. I had parents that were very narcissistic, and it was always really challenging to, I always had to be like on point with their energy, and always had to be on alert to what mood they were going to be in. So this is a deconstruction energy of your childhood. There are so many things that you had to worry about in your childhood that you do not have to worry about now, because you're not in that household anymore. You're not around those people anymore. And if there are people around you that make you worry about things or make you question things about yourself in a bad way, I wouldn't, and especially if their life isn't going very well, don't take their advice. I have a roommate that does that shit to me. Every time I have something good happening in my life, he turns it into a negative spin just to keep me down with his energy. Trust me, I'm trying to get out of here. So trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes, and especially if you're in a moment of worry, if you can center yourself in that moment and breathe through the energy and listen to yourself, to your guides, to anything that is internal, this will send you in the right direction, especially if you're worrying about things. You may be worrying about them for no particular reason. Again, conditioning, okay? This process just right here is extremely challenging. So try not to be too hard on yourself if you don't get it the first try. Again, conditioning and manipulation is very difficult to overcome. Our brains don't like change. So not only are you trying to overcome something, you're trying to change a habit. And changing habits is not very easy. Okay. Final card you got was forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. The third key to this, and there's definitely a theme here. Forgiving yourself for not seeing the truth, for not speaking the truth, let alone speaking up, and forgiving those who have put you in harm's way. This will take a lot of time, a lot of tears, a lot of anger, but you need to feel it and you need to express it. And if you don't, you're never going to be able to forgive yourself or others, okay? So there's definitely a journey that you may be going on specific for yourself. If you are, please know that you are not the only one. You are not alone in this. You just got to find the right people to push you in the right direction. All right, let's move into tarot, current and future energies. Starting us off, we have the Four of Pentacles. Lover's card. Temperance. Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Can I get one more card, please, for the Virgos? Oh, I got a second card. So we'll split those in two. So typically you're going to get a little extra energy. Okay. Overall energy for the tarot part is Six of Cups. Nostalgic energy. Something from the past is coming forward. Definitely emotional energy. There's an emotional connection there. You may be feeling sentimental. Maybe your innocence was taken away from you. There's something there that you need to surrender and allow to close out. You know, the cards below, we have the Wheel and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's time to surrender whatever it is you're holding on to. And again, this is perfect connection. There's a possibility you're being triggered and this energy is coming forward again. And that just means that it needs to be processed. Easier said than done, I know. Just take it with a grain of salt, okay? So here we have the current energies. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Temperance. I really feel like you're holding yourself back from love, from balance, energy, balanced life, a calm, sensible life as well. We have Sagittarius, we have Gemini energy on the table here. Let's clarify. Let's see what this is. Let's see if I can get a deeper understanding of this energy. Let's clarify this top row, please. Thank you. Holding back your confidence. You're holding yourself back from planning, from creating a life for yourself, and putting yourself out there, right? This isn't always about a relationship. It's more just about putting yourself out there to be vulnerable, to bring on a better life for yourself as well. But we did get, hold on, I dropped the card, but I see it. We did get the Two of Cups, which is a divine partnership. There's two ways to take this card, or at least the way that I take it, because this life isn't just about coming together with whoever's in your soul contract, but this is also bringing together your own energies. As we go through life, our feminine and masculine energies, the left and the right side of the body, become unbalanced. And the reason I'm going more towards the energies is because the Temperance is clarifying with the Two of Cups. That is finding balance in your masculine and feminine energies, which this person or this angel in this card, here's the feminine, here's the masculine. He's holding energies, and this card is about balance, moderation, calming energy, okay? It's really, there's a moment where you are going to be able to bring your vulnerability out, okay? Okay, I hope that makes sense. So coming down here into the future energies, we're going to pair them off because that's how they came out. It happens. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Either you're moving into a more self-reliant energy and you're able to go out and enjoy life, or you're just enjoying life because you're able to do whatever. Like, it's almost like from this to this, you found the balance, you let go of the worries, and you put yourself out there into the world, and you succeeded. You found bliss. Possibly your person, but this person didn't hurt you. Nine of Swords in reverse. They helped you let go of your worries. They helped you let go of your fears. You trusted. You forgave yourself. This is really good energy. They could be a Gemini. They could be a fire sign. but they really just, they free you from the restraints of your past, of worrying. This is beautiful. I like this energy. Then we have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords. I will say before I continue, I do try to stay away from love energy, because you can't really, with free will, it's really difficult to pinpoint things. But when you start putting yourself out there, you're attracting people towards you. I think that's the message here as a whole. What you put out is what comes back, okay? Ten of Cups and Three of Swords. You don't feel like you're worthy of love, of bliss, because of childhood issues. Of course, this will pass. Of how you were raised, again, or overall energy of the Six of Cups. I see this card as the past is coming back, not to haunt you, but it's coming back to show you what you need to work on. That's all it ever is doing, right? It's not trying to torture you. You may not be trying to torture yourself. You're just trying to learn from something, okay? And you will give yourself the time to master those emotions, to not react, right? You will learn to heal those wounds. It could be dealing with parental, because the Three of Swords usually includes 3 people, so yourself and then 2 others. Or it could be about 2 different relationships that you've been through that did not end well, that you thought that they were meant to be your forever bliss. Okay, there are lessons within every type of connection, relationship that we go through. Okay, it's time to let them rest. Let's go into Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. Look at that, lucky. We are still in summer, so Spirit of the Clove, or Spirit of Clover. Luck, abundance, and summer. Okay. The summer is, we're still in summer for a few more weeks, so might be the start of something new. Something that's going to bring luck, bring fortune. Interesting. For some of you, we have Spirit of Elixirs and Spirit of Envy. Spirit of Elixir says intoxication, uninhibited, shameless. Spirit of Envy says discontent, resentful, miserable. If you are feeling this energy around you, I want you to sit in it and feel it. Do not try to numb yourself. Do not try to run away from it. I know it's easier said than done, but if it's coming up and you're trying to numb it, it means it needs its attention. It needs time to process. You need to feel why. And once you feel it and let yourself cry it out, you don't have to deal with it ever again. You will have mastered over this issue that keeps poking you, okay? It's time to express yourself. Spirit of Lightning, power, strength, expression. Find the strength in your words. Find the strength to speak your truth without exploding, okay? Go ahead and close out this reading. Soul growth journey. Final messages from Spirit and the angels, please, for Virgos. There's always going to be things that interfere in your life. Those are moments where you were meant to learn a lesson and to see if you've learned something from your journey up to this point. Okay. Sometimes the interference is just for you to let go. Let go of those heavy burdens. Walking away from the victim consciousness where you're constantly blaming others for your predicaments. Finding the strength and courage to walk away from those people, from those situations that make you feel less than worthy enough. The victim consciousness card, please take this with a grain of salt. It's about accepting your responsibility for your actions. What age you decide to do that at is up to you. After a certain point, you have to stop blaming others, and you'll see a major shift once that happens. Same with the interference, temptation, forbidden fruit. There's going to be moments where you maybe want to take a shortcut, or you don't want to deal with something right now. Please know that that's still going to keep coming up. Spirit is trying to send you messages via numbers or synchronicities, signs and or synchronicities, so pay attention, especially if you need confirmation for something. Make sure that you write it down and talk about it. Some of you are really, continuing through your spiritual awakening or just starting it. There's definitely a transformation happening, a rebirth. So calling in and receiving that light of energy to help you process through things and to heal the wounds of the past so you can continue to grow is very key for you right now, okay? All right, Virgos, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I will talk to you guys next week.